my friends, happy holidays to you all. Whatever you're celebrating right now, I wish you a happy, healthy holiday season with love, blessings, peace, prosperity, and all good things. This is the Sun Woman, and I want to welcome you back to my channel if you are a subscriber, and if this is your first time stopping in, welcome to you. I do hope that you will subscribe to the channel. This was a very hectic December, so we didn't get the new moon readings up this month, but I am going to be doing on these videos a full moon reading. The full moon in Cancer is going to be taking place on December 25th on Christmas Day, and so I'll be doing a two card reading for you with the Tao Oracle deck, just looking at what you're leaving behind in 2015 and what you're going to be taking with you into 2016. Okay, and then after that, for each of the signs, I will be doing a 7-card tarot reading, which is going to give us an overview of the key themes for the new year for 2016. Instead of doing a reading where I'm going by monthly, January, February, March, and so on, I'm doing a 7-card overview, which will really address what you're going to be leaving behind in the old year, what's opening up to you, and what you're opening up to you in the new year, key opportunities for the new year, key challenges, what a hidden concern may be, some deep wisdom from Spirit, and then the key theme of the new year. And I will top that off with a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is a great advice card and just message from Spirit. And I do appreciate all of your support throughout 2015. It's been a wonderful launch of my channel. I've received so much wonderful blessings and feedback. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It's been a blessing to connect with so many people and to be able to read for so many clients, new clients for 2015. Thank you again for connecting with me and blessing me with your presence in my life. I do hope that you will stick around with me for the new year 2016. I'll be bringing a lot of new things, going to be doing some astrology reports and other good things for 2016. So this is going to be an exciting year for all of us, and I am certainly looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. So thank you again to all of you. Again, these are going to be general readings for each of the signs. If you're interested in a personal reading, which is more specific for you and your questions or concerns, please go ahead and contact me on the link here in the information box. It will take you to my website, and you'll be able to book a reading with me. I'm very flexible with my readings. I like to taper my reading to whatever your concern or questions are, whether it's a general reading, a love reading, money, career, job, family, spirituality, whatever it is that you need help with, I can go ahead and just taper that reading to help provide you with the information and the insight that you need. Okay, so please, whatever you are maybe wrestling with at the end of 2015 and need some clarity on or enlightenment, let me help you. I'm at your disposal. Okay, thank you again. It's been a blessing. I wish you all happiness, peace on earth for this planet that we are all children on and that we are all responsible for. Let us bless the earth and those creatures on it, human and animals and nature alike. All right. Good things to all of you. Thank you again, and I wish you a wonderful end of 2015 and a happy new year. Happy birthday, Capricorn. This full moon in Cancer is going to be highlighting your intimate relationships And so as full moons do, they bring things to the surface, they bring emotions and feelings to the surface, and so this is going to be applied to your relationships right now. This full moon is going to bring your feelings about your intimate relationships to the surface, will illuminate your feelings, maybe surprise you, feelings that may come up this week, this full moon week. You know, the full moon is always very emotional, but the full moon in Cancer is going to be even more so, because Cancer, you know, number one is your opposite sign. Cancer is also a water sign, and really, you know, lives in the realm of nostalgia and sentimentality and, you know, family, home, the hearth. So you're going to be feeling a lot about your relationships with the people that you're living with. Again, intimate relationships, long-term relationships, and then some. Okay, so be prepared for that. And you know, you really are in a position right now to experience a kind of emotional bond that really brings a sense of rebirth to you. Okay, it may be you know, a rejuvenation of the romance in life, and you know, a relationship situation that's really going to make you feel at ease and you know, soften your approach. And it really has the potential for a sweetness that can make you very receptive and open to whoever it is that you're standing by and whoever you're standing for in this world right now. So it will have the potential to really show you who is worth it and who isn't. So be prepared for potential partings, for potential revelations about people that may change your mind and your perspective about relationships. And just in general, though, things will seem to really be brighter, and any isolation that you may have been feeling is going to definitely be replaced with a sense of reflection on relationships. Okay, and it may be something that goes right to your core. So you know, you will be thinking about your home base, and it could very well reveal your wishes and your dreams about what could be in your closest relationships, Capricorn. All right, so what we're going to do is just pull 2 cards and see what Capricorn's going to be leaving behind in 2015 and what you want to be taking with you in 2016. This reading is for Capricorn. What Capricorn's leaving behind in 2015 and taking with them into the new year of 2016, Capricorn. Let's take 2 cards. All right. All right, the first card is number 21, biting through. The second card is grace. That's interesting. The reading that I did before had both of these 2 cards just in the reverse position. All right, so what are you leaving behind, Capricorn? Well, I feel like you have, in 2015, in some way you have restored a sense of order in your life. Okay, you may have needed to take decisive action about a situation in your life and really regain a balance. You know, I feel like I'm hearing the words justice was served in 2015, okay? And so that may be lingering right now as you're moving into 2016. I feel like you really were focused on something, really tenaciously focused on either completing something or nurturing something or making it grow. And because of your biting through any difficulties or any limitations that may have been imposed upon you or in your way, you have been able to restore balance, or you are in the process, okay? And so this is what you are leaving behind to 2015 as having accomplished. Now, 2016, what you're bringing into 2016, well, I feel like it's really going to be all about you on some level, Capricorn. 2016 really has the potential to set you free, to set you truly free. There may be a lot going on behind the scenes, and we don't want to control things. Capricorns need to take time to rest and recuperate, and also rejuvenate yourself. Now, the card Grace talks about adornment, bringing out your inner beauty, elegance, the outer as a reflection of the inner, charisma, self-expression, and vanity. So this card is representing a call for you to really start thinking about how the world sees you and how you are presenting yourself to the world. Okay, it's very important to seek the inner person of someone, when we connect with people. But we really connect as human beings initially with the outer self. We really can't get past it. We are visual creatures, okay? So there may be a need for you, Capricorn, to remake yourself on some level aesthetically, whether that is, maybe you've been thinking about losing weight, maybe you've been thinking about starting a new exercise regimen, changing your hair color, redoing your entire wardrobe, or even just the small things. If something like that is really out of your abilities right now, even just the small things of getting regular haircuts, or getting your nails done if you're a woman, or even a man, regular manicures or pedicures, things that may seem very superficial, but to rejuvenate your self-confidence and to feel refreshed. When we look good, it helps us feel good. We really can't get past that. So take the time, my Capricorns, to just think about yourself and think about what it is you might want to improve about the outer you. And on some level, it is going to also inspire a new way of thinking for you internally. Okay, Capricorns, you're so focused and involved in the outer world, in your work situation, your professional life, climbing the ladder of success, creating, foundations for yourself and your loved ones, and really very, there's a lot of ambition there, a lot of drive. And in doing it and in following this path, you may forget some of the little things that could also enrich your life, taking care of you and taking care of your, some of the essentials that you may feel are not essential but that are important. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on that for Capricorns in 2016. Okay, so those are the two cards from the Tao Oracle. Let me go ahead and pull 7 cards, the tarot cards, and these are again going to hopefully illuminate what you're leaving behind in 2015, what you're taking with you into 2016. And I really feel like 2016 is going to be a period of truly liberating personal changes for you by the end of the year. Something that you should really be expectant of and poised and ready to welcome into your life. So this is for Capricorn, leaving behind in the old year, opening up into the new year, your opportunity of the new year, your key challenges, any hidden concerns, deep wisdom or advice from the Spirit for Capricorn, and your key theme of the new year, Capricorn. And here we go. Let me go ahead and cut the cards. Okay, we've got the Five of Cups reversed, the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. From the center of the deck, pulling the Devil. And your key theme of the year, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay. All right, so just going through the cards, the first card represents what you need to leave behind in the old year. It was what the tarot is saying. I feel like the Five of Cups, you know, is a card that talks about some type of disappointment or maybe a separation. Maybe you've experienced, you know, the end of a relationship. And I feel like it's now time for you to leave whatever disappointment or heartache that you have experienced behind in this old year and open yourself up and be ready for new connections, new relationships in the new year. Again, very much what that this full moon in Cancer is highlighting, you know, your partnerships. So really this Five of Cups is kind of underlying the theme that we already spoke about, focusing on new situations, new partnerships, new relationships, or if you are in a partnership and you have been going through some difficulties, I feel like 2016 you will be leaving that behind and moving forward to a new possibilities in that relationship. Now, what you need to open up to in 2016, well, here we go, the Knight of Cups, very similar to that Five of Cups reversed about new love on some level. The Knight of Cups is represented by the energy of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And usually the Knight of Cups is the invitation to love on some level, okay? So you may be meeting someone in 2016 that has a personality of a water sign or has water strong in their chart. This may be someone who's involved in the arts on some level, musician, visual artist, dancer. This could be male or female energy, so, you know, gender is not important here. This is just the energy of person. And if this energy is, if this is the type of personality or the endeavor that you are involved in, this card in the opening up area is saying that you should be opening up to even more creativity in your life, to more self-expression, to even greater works with more emotional depth. So the Knight of Cups definitely is a Knight or represent change. Cups represent in emotion, or emotional connections, or emotional investment, and this is what you are being asked to open up to in 2016. There could be an engagement, there could be a wedding, you know, some type of really wonderful emotional event. I'm getting, for some of my Capricorns, I'm seeing some type of art exhibit, okay, or the presentation of a musical project, okay? So definitely something that you've invested time and energy in, you're going to be investing more energy into in 2016. Now, next to that Knight of Cups, we have a King of Wands. This is the key opportunity for the new year. King of Wands represents a strong foundation or a strong connection perhaps in your professional life. This could be someone that is going to offer you some type of wonderful opportunity in your professional life, someone who is perhaps older than you, a more mature man or woman. This is fire sign energy, so we have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo here. This particular King of Wands is very balanced, very much a captain of industry, very organized person. I'm also getting father here, okay? So it's very possible that there may be a opportunity presented to you by a father figure or the father in your life. You may be going into business or going to work with your father, or again, someone like this in your life. And so this is being shown as a key opportunity for you in the new year. Interestingly enough, next to that Knight of Cups, again, the idea of some type of emotional connection in 2016, positive change, and perhaps a new business opportunity. Now, the key challenge of the new year, well, we have the Knight of Swords here. Lots of court cards here represented in this reading. And what it looks like is that the key challenge for you in this new year is going to be really being able to focus yourself, focus your mind. There seem to be a lot of changes and opportunities that are going to be presenting themselves. What is going to be the best decision for you is what you're going to be asking yourself. So you're being challenged by very swift changes that are going to arrive in your life to make the right decisions based on logical thinking, rational thought, weighing things carefully before you make those decisions. This energy is a air sign energy. So we have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius could be very instrumental for you. This may be someone who is going to challenge you in this new year, all right? Very possible that this night, I feel like these nights may be the same person. Okay, so an energy of a younger male or younger female, say 20s, 30s age range, but definitely swift change, and you're going to need to be able to make fast decisions in 2016. And for my Capricorn, sometimes not the easiest thing. You like to be sure. You like to know that you're putting your money on the right bet. But you're going to be challenged by opportunities, and I feel that these are very good ones that are going to come up, and you may have to react very quickly. Okay? Now, your hidden concern in the 2016, well, this is the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a card that represents recognition. It represents victory on some level. It represents being recognized and appreciated for the work that you are doing, for your mastery over whatever field of endeavor you are in. So I feel like on some level you're concerned that you're not going to reach the pinnacle of the success or be recognized for the efforts that you are putting in. But I do feel like this is something that you do not need to be concerned about. This is only a concern of yours. It seems like there are opportunities that are coming through that are going to allow you to really prove who you are and what you are capable of doing. Okay? This Six of Wands, I'm also getting the feeling that if this is an opportunity that comes through a family member, again, through perhaps a father figure or an older brother, that you may be concerned that you are not going to be able to shine in your own right. Okay, that you may be in the shadow of that person. Now, the wisdom from the deck here, which is the advice card, is the devil. The devil talks about being bound and chained by thoughts that no longer serve you, okay? Unhealthy thoughts on some level. Perhaps codependent, perhaps there's a codependent relationship in your life that you need to break free from. It can talk about mental chains that are binding you, or situations, habits, you know, things that, addictions on some level. So the message here is that you need to look very clearly at your life and find out what you are doing or what you're involved in right now that may be holding you back, chaining you to either an unhealthy situation or an unhealthy way of thinking. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the devil is on the card with two figures that are chained to the devil, and the chains are either on the figures' ankles or around their necks. But if you look closely, the chains are very loosely you know, applied to these figures. At any moment they can slip their feet out of the chains, or they can pull it over their heads and walk away from the situation. So again, we need to analyze what it is that you may be focusing on right now that may prevent or block or delay all of these good changes and things from coming into your life in 2016. Again, you know, you really want to allow yourself to focus and to clarify things in your life, because, as I said, this year has the potential to really set you free, Capricorn, on many levels, and that is what the devil is saying to you here. Now, the last card here is your key theme of the new year. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Again, I'm getting a very strong feeling that this is related to family legacy, family wealth or fortune, you know, a generational type of connection. And you know, the theme here in the new year is carrying on what has come before you. I feel growing it and making your own way. You're finding your own corner of the sky, but still respecting what has come before you and the work of those who laid the groundwork for your success, whether it's your professional success or a business that you're involved in, or a family business, or, you know, a family fortune. So again, I have a very strong feeling that this is related to family connections, possibly family business, carrying on a tradition here, you wanting to be able to make your own name for yourself, but also on some level being bound to the tradition and the family connections that are also there, and having to learn how to honor those while still, you know, still making your own way, okay? And your own success. So now let me go ahead and take a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and this is just a you know, a final message from Spirit for you, Capricorn. And let's see what 2016 the message here is for our Capricorns. I'll pull one card here. What is the message for Capricorn for 2016? What is the final message? Okay. All right. So this is an interesting card. This card is called Orphaned, and this is the number 5 card. Now, this card, you know, it has a sort of a dark feeling to it. However, I'm understanding exactly why this card is coming up. For many of my Capricorns, I understand that there is a very strong connection to the father in your life, and what that parent has created, their effect on you is even stronger of an influence on Capricorns than any of the other signs. So if in 2015 you felt that you either did not get your what was due you, or the credit, or that there was, you know, there was difficulty in a relationship with a father figure in your life, know that you, regardless of what happened there and what may be happening and what, you know, is going on between that, with that bond and that person, you are a child of the Spirit. You are a child of Spirit. We are connected to our parents. They are who create us and form us, but we are gifts to them from the Spirit. So the ultimate creator is your first parent. Remember that, okay? You may need to forgive. You may need to make amends, and you may need to break the chains that may be binding you to that connection and preventing you from moving forward spiritually to find your own place in the world, Capricorn. Okay? The message for this card directly from the Tao Oracle, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, is there may be a sense of loss or an identity crisis. Again, this is what we're talking about here. You know, you may be feeling like you don't fit into a situation, and there's a need to find out where you belong. There may be uncertainty for you as to where your place is in the world. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man or woman is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit, Capricorn. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. All right, Capricorn, so that is a very powerful message. I feel that it directly aligns with the reading here, and very strong spiritual message here from the wisdom of the oracle. So 2016, you will be finding maybe your own community, your new group, your new family on some level. And you will be learning how to balance your past with your future. I wish you very well, Capricorn, and all blessings and peace in the new year. Thank you so much for your time with me, and I say to you, Namaste.